I'm going to Bangkok.
Bangkok is situated in central Thailand on the Chao Phraya River Delta. Starting life as a small trading post in the 15th century, today the Thai capital is home to over 8 million people and is a Southeast Asian financial and political powerhouse. Tropical Bangkok enjoys one of the world's steamiest climates. It's also one of the world's hottest travel destinations. Judged on criteria like culture, attractions, cuisine, shopping and value for money, Bangkok repeatedly wins the highest travel awards for World's Best City. Bangkok is a kaleidoscope of contrasts that charms and assaults the senses simultaneously. And it's these contrasts between the old and the new, the energetic and the serene, that keep travelers coming back. Bangkok is also known as Krung Thep, the city of angels. First-timers confronted with this steamy, sprawling metropolis might wonder where all the angels are. But they're here. Watch the gentle gestures of the people and you'll begin to understand. At the city's heart lie its river and canals. Climb aboard a long-tail boat to experience the city from the cool of its waters. Then hop off at one of the many temples which line the river. One of the most important is Wat Po, home of the reclining Buddha. Be sure to admire the statue's feet, inlaid with 108 mother-of-pearl symbols, which symbolize the Buddha. Then drop coins into the 108 bronze bowls for blessings and good fortune. The Thai attention to detail you'll see in the temples spills out into Bangkok's daily life. Each year during the festival of Loi Krathong, Thais gather to create incredibly decorative offerings for the water spirits. Releasing these offerings represents the letting go of anger and negative thoughts. Perhaps that's what keeps Bangkok's locals so calm and good-natured, even when the monsoonal waters occasionally rise. Thailand is a country of great traditions. Even the simplest acts are done with skill and grace, especially its culinary arts. From the five-star to the funky, there are over 50,000 places to eat in Bangkok. But if you're a foodie in search of paradise, you'll find it on Bangkok's streets. Many travelers come to Bangkok just for the street food, and it's a bargain. And while some come to eat, others come to shop. At times it seems the entire city is one gigantic street market. From fabrics to spices, handicrafts to clothing, Bangkok is a shopaholic heaven. Central to the Thai mindset is the word sanuk, which means fun. Thai nightlife is legendary. For a great night out, head to Khao San Road. For over 20 years, Khao San Road has been a major backpackers hub, a great place to pick up vacation tips and to party with travelers from all over the globe. While Bangkok is a complete destination in itself, other treasures lie just beyond the city. An hour's journey to the north lies the ancient Thai capital of Ayutthaya. Rent a bicycle and spend a day exploring the network of ruins of this once great city. For a completely different experience, head south and explore the nightlife in the seaside resort town of Pattaya. Bangkok is just a short flight away from some of the world's best beach, island, jungle and cultural destinations. But don't just stop over or pass through. Do as the angels do and stay a while in Bangkok.
Wat Trimit, also known as the Temple of the Golden Buddha. The temple houses the world's largest solid gold Buddha image. It is made up of about 83% pure gold, weighing in at 5.5 tons, 15 foot tall and worth millions of dollars at today's current gold prices. The Buddha image has a very colorful history. The Golden Buddha was cast in the 13th century. At some point, it was covered in plaster and lacquer in an attempt to hide the valuable icon from thieves or looters and the Burmese from looting it. At that time, the Burmese were at war with Thailand. The disguise was so good that everyone apparently forgot what was hidden underneath. The fact that the Buddha was made of solid gold wasn't discovered until it was moved to its present location at Wat Trimit in 1955. When the Buddha statue was being hoisted into its new home, the ropes broke, dropping the statue. Some of the plaster chipped off, revealing the gold underneath. The local people who were helping the move were very scared, and they thought it to be a bad omen. But the monk actually came and inspected and found the gold Buddha underneath the covering of plaster that had chipped off. The statue now sits in a chapel perched high atop a 4-story marble-clad ziggurat. The second and third floors of the structure house an interpretive center. The second floor exhibits cover the history of the Chinese community in Bangkok. The third floor museum covers the history of the Golden Buddha image itself. The video presentation at the beginning provides a good brief background on Buddha images in general, as well as the full story of the subduing Mara's pose of this particular Buddha image, the Golden Buddha. The exhibits covers how the image was made, as well as the historical background of how it came to be at Wat Trimit. Remember, Wat in Thai means temple.
Mangkon, right? Wat meaning temple ใหญ่ meaning big ชัยมงคล like a winner or than enemy นะ this temple normally built 660 years ago 660 years ago นะ and King Nareswaran like the great king in Ayutthaya we have 33 king King Nareswaran king number 18 in Ayutthaya he repair again after he winner over than Myanmar in the 600 years ago Thailand and Myanmar we have fighting many times about 22 times Myanmar winner over than Thai only 2 times when Myanmar winner over than Thai Myanmar burn the temple burn the body of Buddha and take back the golden back to Myanmar นะ and for this temple normally built 660 years ago and King Nareswaran repair again and build this stupa for keep memorial when he winner or than Myanmar this stupa we call stupa Thai people call JD Chai Mongkon same name of the temple okay and to be side of the you see the Buddha statue right in front of the stupa we have 2 Buddha statue we call Phra Chai Mongkon same the name of the temple นะ and for this temple in the first time like the center of meditation center นะ but now don't have only some day that important for the Buddhism นะ and for this temple for this temple for Buddha statue and for like the stupa this biggest highest in Ayutthaya have size 60 meter high this biggest in Ayutthaya this Lanka style Lanka like a Sri Lanka นะ Lanka style the bell shape like the bell shape Thai style very small and high in Ayutthaya don't have Thai style we have only Lanka style เนาะ okay you can walk up you can upstairs to the stupa inside now don't have anything but in the first time we keep the small ancient Buddha inside the hole but now we move to the museum because this area like the second capital city in Thailand นะ okay the first we go to this way we keep the sleeping Buddha but we don't call sleeping Buddha we call reclining Buddha because Lord Buddha he don't sleep he open eye Lord Buddha one teaching the demon he became the body bigger than demon นะ and for reclining Buddha there here นะ have size 22 meter long walk follow me I show you
the long line of Buddha images and the reclining Buddha. The reclining Buddha is famous among the locals who want to make a wish. They toss coins around the feet of Buddha for an entire minute, then make a wish. If their wishes come true, the coin will stay with the feet when it leaves their fingers.
Wat Panan Cheng. Yeah, Panan Cheng like sometimes like some lady like if I'm man, right, and I love you, I love you, and you no about this Panan Cheng, this meaning of Panan Cheng. This temple famous for sitting Buddha. This biggest in Ayutthaya. I have size 19 meter long, 19 meter high. On the face about 20 meter long. This biggest in Ayutthaya. In the first time, this temple built 700 years old. 726 years old for this temple in the early Ayutthaya period. And for this temple, we don't know who built this temple, and we don't know who built this sitting Buddha. Because in Thailand, if some people like we have Chinese and Indian came to Thai more than 100 years. For Chinese, more than 700 years. Chinese, he likes make something is big, right? When he build the Buddha, he like the big for like after that can go to the heaven for the new life, for the new life, and so every people think this Buddha, Chinese people build the sitting Buddha, You can this temple famous for Chinese people. If you want make a wish about money, if you want very rich, you basic about you want like a dream come true for the money. Like the next year 2 months ago, you want like a winner for lottery. Right? Or you want like you can find too much money on to next year, right? Or 2 months, next 2 months, right? About it depend on you. This for the money. You can blessing for money only. Okay? For this. Like a pond, Garong like a bird, and this temple like this Buddhism temple in the Muslim community. This area all Muslim, only Buddhism temple here. This temple built about 450 years ago, but the people build this temple, not king. Okay, this the temple for the people, but we don't know who built this temple. We know only 450 years ago that built this temple. And this temple after Ayutthaya destroyed from Myanmar, King number 4 repair again in 150 years ago, repair this temple again. This temple famous for the Buddhist sitting Buddha, sitting Buddha statue. This built in the early Ayutthaya because the face smile. In early Ayutthaya period, we don't have fighting, we don't have war with the Myanmar, with the Burma. But the late Ayutthaya period, we have fighting many times. For this Buddha statue smile. like a happy. You can go inside and make a wish นะ It's like for the Buddha statue we call หลวงพ่อยิ้มหลวงพ่อ like a monk ยิ้ม like a smile หลวงพ่อยิ้ม or หลวงพ่อรัตนมงคล this the wrong name you can call หลวงพ่อยิ้ม okay go inside and respect and this temple famous for floating market นะ land very clean and very beautiful okay I want you visit toilet